Hi guys, how's it going? Chris Graham here for We Love Betting, talking Premier League. Of course, this is what I do. 3 more picks this weekend on this last set of fixtures before Christmas Day. Hands up if you're excited about Christmas. Yep. Anyway, 3 picks to look forward to this weekend. Starting with the game on Saturday lunchtime, the opening kick-off, Man City against Crystal Palace. I had City about 2-9 to win this game. They're actually best price 3-10, so it's almost a point and a half bigger than I expected. I assume it's that big a price because the bookmakers have factored in obviously Sergio Aguero out injured, and that obviously causes a lot of issues with him scoring goals, and probably today with the fact that they only beat Leicester 1-0 last week, which was exactly how I saw the game. One of my bets last week was under 2.5 in that game, and was quite proud that came in. But I'm thinking the reverse this week. I think Man City might win this game quite comfortably at home at Crystal Palace on Saturday. For a start, I think Leicester, weirdly enough, might have provided a harder challenge than Crystal Palace at the moment. Just not feeling Palace at the moment at all. Leicester, I think, are a sturdy side. They will win at some point soon, I hope. But Palace, I'm just a bit worried about Palace. 1 win in 10 so far this season. They've failed to score in 3 of the last 6 games. They've won away since September, of course they're away in this game, and they've 3 zeros next to their name in their last 5 away games. So I'm not feeling Crystal Palace at all. So I think Man City will win easy. And another really strong reason why I think Man City will win comfortably on Saturday is the fact they've had a wee bit of a rest. Obviously, you know, when you're heavily involved in the Premier League, the Champions League, Capital One Cup, and your players are in international football, very rarely they get a blank midweek. I was doing a bit of research, and I think it's the first time since August that City have had a free midweek. Obviously, they've knocked out the League Cup, a free midweek this week, and that could be crucial in this game. I think they'll be fresh, they'll be up for it, they'll be, you know, they won't be tired, they'll be exuberant, and I think they will be too strong for Crystal Palace here, as I'm sure you agree. But I think they'll win by more than 1 goal. I really believe that. I think it'll be a comfortable victory. They've won 7 in a row. They're starting to put pressure on Chelsea, and I'm backing them, giving Palace a goal start. So Man City -1, that is 5-6 with Sky Bet, and that is my first pick this week. Game 2, QPR against West Brom. Another defeat for QPR on Monday night away to Everton, losing 3-1 at Goodison Park. That's 8 consecutive away defeats in the league this season. Played 8, lost 8. It's appalling record, but their home form is really impressive. Played 8, won 4, drawn 2, lost 2. I've backed QPR a couple of times at home this season, and it's paid off. And I'm doing that again on Saturday. I just think the home form, like I say, very impressive. They're in the top 8 in the home table. 3 home wins in the last 4 games, and and that other game in that series was a draw against Man City. So that's really decent form for QPR, and I think they'll be good enough to win this game. They're up against West Brom. They got a good win against Aston Villa. No big deal in my book, but but a good win last week for them. But just a bad atmosphere about the Hawthorns at the moment. Alan Irvine getting a bit of stick for the fans, and just doesn't seem right at the moment. And I wouldn't be surprised to see them sink into the bottom 3 at some point, perhaps over the festive period. Definitely, there's just a bit of vulnerability about West Brom at the moment, and I think QPR can exploit that. And we are getting on to 6-4. We just have to back QPR. I mean, again, I thought they'd be shorter than that, but 6-4 at home to West Brom. That's good enough for me to get involved with this weekend, and I will be. Third game, Tottenham against Burnley. Tottenham, it's a bit of a roller coaster ride. 1 minute you turn your radio on and everyone's praising Mauricio Pochettino that he's turned a corner and he's finally got his methods across, as they like to say. And then the next week you turn in and you know, they're slagging the guy off, saying that he better watch his back, and you know, etc, etc. Boring pundits. For what it's worth, I'm in the latter camp really. I'm not feeling Spurs at all this season. I don't think they'll finish in the top 6. I'm happy to say that. They're just too inconsistent, too much of a rabble, and just for example, they've won 7 times in the league this season and they've lost 6 times. So just a mixed bag, hodgepodge of a side, and you know, they've lost to Chelsea, Man City and Liverpool, no shame in that, but they've also lost to West Brom and Stoke, which is pretty poor. And crucially, they've flopped at odds on at home at White Hart Lane on 4 occasions this season in the league. West Brom and Stoke, obviously I've just mentioned them, and they lost to Newcastle back in October, and they drew 0-0 with Crystal Palace a couple of weeks ago at home at White Hart Lane. You know, they're not a side you want to be taking on, a side you want to be backing at short odds. Spurs, not at all. So naturally, when they're in, you know, the flip side of that is you want to take them on when they're long odds on, and that is what's happening this weekend. The cards are falling into place. They're at home to Burnley. It's an ideal game to get Spurs, take them on, and that's what I'm doing here. Burnley flying just now. Massive respect to Sean Dyche. 3 wins in the last 6 matches, just 1 defeat. Remarkably, they're at the relegation zone, which is astonishing. All those people saying that, you know, well, they kept me a points in Derby a few months ago, but they look pretty stupid now. So I like Burnley here. I'm still a wee bit unsure of them in terms of their away form. Just 1 win and 7 away from home, and actually 5 out of 7 games they failed to score. So there's a wee bit of question mark about their away form. So with that in mind, I'll back them on the handicaps, on the Asian handicaps, where a goal start at 11-10 with Bet Victor. So that essentially means if they lose by the odd goal, I get my money back. If they draw or win, I get paid out at 11-10. It's good enough for me. The twin factors of Burnley's improved form and Tottenham's flakiness at home against these smaller sides. Those two coupled together is enough for me to get with Burnley here. Plus one Asian handicap at 11-10. Those are my 3 bets. Have a great Christmas. I'll try and record a video next weekend when I'm back in Scotland. See you later. Bye bye.